got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Hit the time when you're ready. Hit the time when you're ready, big bro.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Right to the air goes Lawrence. This one popped outside that screen. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Little route. It's ran for Virginia Tech's Rachel Tinton. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
In motion comes Thomas. On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit of the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First down, Jacksonville.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd down, Lawrence. Complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
First down, Jaguars.
To throw is Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's Tootin. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Also the guard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Right back to Tootin. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Barkley. Trying to bounce that outside. Went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Philadelphia. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a first down for Philly.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First down throw for Lawrence. Open there. His tight end strings. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They go play action for Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. Big drive. Look at him go. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Tootin. Into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see here.
Following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott good on the extra point. And the Eagles are on top. It's 14-10. score. Here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throw on first down. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he will take this one in.
All right.
77 yards.
All right, Joe.
Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you
All right, John, that's the last score, buddy.
to start a drive.
Just letting you know that now.
Defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Back into the hands of the fullback. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He'll complete it to his fullback. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Right to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now third and 8.
On third down, it's Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. Picked up on the 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. It is second and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? To throw on second down is Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Barkley. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I love watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing back.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Here's the time. Second. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one off the floor. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So a field goal here would tie the game. If the kicking unit stays on the sideline, they're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley.
Oh my God, bro. Why the freak this dude didn't come in there, bro? Come on, man. Oh my God, bro. Look at this nigga just come through the gap, bro.
They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown.
Oh my God, bro.
Defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
This drive begins with a run by Chute. And not there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
Oh my God, bro. Come on, man.
Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds.
Oh my God. Bro, why this nigga is not doing this bull crap, bro?
Big play after being backed up. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Jaguar first down.
On first down, they'll go with 2. Good defense held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Large now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body was man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
In motion is Hunter. On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front. That one falls incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And now it's fourth down. No chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. This time it's the veteran, Eric Armstead, on the tackle. On second down, a run. Oh, how about a reverse instead? He'll wind up getting this all A big play for the Eagles. 36 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
36-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's second and 2. They'll run it here with Saquon. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings us 3rd and 4.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Now here's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw. Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be...
Come on, bruh. Oh, my God, bro. He just getting...
Timeout to Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Right back to Hunter. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Jacksonville.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left. It's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. advantage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Off the play fake, Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
First carry for the Auburn alarm. Jake Bigsby. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Short, whistle throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the
Oh,
hit.
God,
Right
bro.
when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Not only do they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Finding room to the 20. He'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 8-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Stop.
Here's Bigsby. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson runner, Travis Etienne. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. He'll try and run for the first with ETN. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that runs. That's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Lawrence is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football that they can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
45-yard line.
Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's a short one. Up by Goddard. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Second down throw for Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll run the toss to Barkley. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut upfield. But there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes. He had no choice to just go out.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jaguars' 14-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That'll be intercepted.
Man, oh my God, bro. I know it. Come on. All right, bro. They doing the most, bro. The most. Fat dude picking the ball off. Yeah, y'all better change that.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Once again, it's ETN. And that's going to be enough for a first down. We'll move the chains up past the 20.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 5, and he picked up 8. They go play action for Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Moving to his left. He'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. He didn't force anything there. So now it's going to bring up third down. Lawrence. That's brought in by Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fourth quarter starting, and then they run for Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Once again, it's Barkley. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big time.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Lawrence.
Oh my goodness.
Hunter, it's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they'll get about half will be needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Lawrence now. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And that's a first down. And it will be a gain of 8. To throw is Lawrence.
Oh my God, man.
Brandon Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Whatever.